Okay then, first vid. This is an unboxing video of Flames of War Achtung. I've only just really got into Flames of War, maybe played a game to be honest, but I've been into painting miniatures for a while now and kind of started off with the 6mm stuff. Discovered Flames of War, and this is the first thing I've actually bought, give or take a couple of little figures just to get the scaling right and everything. It's the first time I've actually got anything that is remotely like the game. Let's get it in the packaging. Had to walk to the post office to get this because we have to mail order stuff here in Manchester for some reason. In the UK there's very few shops, so there's a box straight out of the packet. You can see the price, more or less what I paid for it on eBay. Flames of War, and it's Achtung. And so within this set, it's kind of a starter set. It's only tanks and stuff really. Got some dice and some other bits and pieces like the rule book. Cellophane off. So then let's have a peek at what we have inside the box. Box got a bit battered in the post, and what you can do about that, irritating slightly, but it's not the end of the world. So first of all up, let's see what we have. We have one set of sprues there. Open them up in a minute. We have the war starts here, Achtung. The war starts here. Presumably we'll have a look in a minute, it's just a bit of background. So it's just over there for now. That's out of the box. The sprues, oops. Two of those, so they're the Stugs, Stug assault guns. They'll look different from that. We'll paint them all up and everything, show you how they go when we're painted. Then we have a set of dice, 2 for the Germans, 3 for the British, and there is a set there of rare earth magnets to sort the turrets out. 6 there for the Shermans. Stug of course has a non-moving gun, and so what's left to know then is the mini rule book. So mini rule book, there we are. It doesn't look like mini particularly. Mini's the wrong word, but it's not the big hardback one, but it is the rule book as we go. So let's have a quick peek then and see what's inside all this sort of thing. Rules. A bit of a bedtime reading there, but it will give everyone everything you need to know about Flames of War. I already know quite a little bit about it because I've been reading incessantly before starting to look at painting really. Predominantly I want to paint rather than play. None of my mates are into wargaming and stuff, so I'm kind of lumbered there. Chances of me going to a club are slim to none. Too many virgins. And so what we've got to do is we'll have a bit of a chuck of stuff around, see what we do. I'm already building some terrain, got some terrain planned for this. We'll be doing videos on that. Open up the dice for what it's worth, they're just dice. 1 to 6, they're not even Flames of War specific dice with the... You see there, number 6, there's Flames of War specific dice with the logos and stuff on. These are just generic, I think they look like 10mm dice. 5 of those we got. Should open those out for you there. 3 green for the Shermans, 2 grey for the German Stugs. And there you go, there's 3 hits there I think, if you know the rules, more or less, depending on what you're rolling for. Rare earth magnets. These are quite cool. Magnets are always cool, aren't they, to be fair. They will be inserted into the turrets to make the turrets swivel, and make them swivel, allow them to swivel. Let's have a quick look at the sprues. I'll start with the Stugs. Open that up. And I believe they're easy enough to put together. Certainly look like they are, so nothing dramatic there, I don't think. There's a few extra bits and stuff like the guns and a bit of stowage and stuff to stick on, individualise them a little bit. Nothing too dramatic. Now, I mean, from my understanding of Battlefield miniatures and Flames of War, they used to be resin. These are one of the first ones that are plastic. So I like my stuff a bit weightier generally, so I'll probably look in this kind of area here to fill it with something. Get a little bit of ballast in there, just a little bit, just to give it a bit more heft. That'll be the plan, but we'll see how that one goes. It may just be a case of storing a little bit of hardwood or something, gluing that into place as long as you can't see it when it's there. But the models, they look pretty detailed. You can see the tracks and wheels and stuff there, and a very close look at the top of the Stug. Focus painting these. That'll be good. So a quick look at the Sherman. Oh, British Sherman. There we go. Built by Dave and Tanks for Tanks, and served obviously quite a bit of stuff. Quite years of service turret there, and the gun and stuff, and I've even got a little commander dude. See him? Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah, that was my shoulder cracking. Yeah, a little commander dude there as well. So we'll have a quick look here at what you get in the war starts here. So we a little bit of history, what it was, nice illustration. Assembling your tank platoons is what we're talking about. That'll help us, we'll do that later on. I'll stick all them together and we'll come back and have a look at how they've turned out, and then we'll paint them. I've got some missions, bit of movement, and basically some introductory missions to get you going. I mean, from what I've read about this set, it is a starter set, and the idea being it teaches you a few of the rules, and then you can start introducing the infantry, seeing where you want to go with Flames of War. Like I say, I'm not a big war game player, I don't really play them at all. More into the terrain and the models really, so we'll give it a go, we'll see what we're doing. Got plans for a big table. We'll have to see how that goes. So flank attack, moving and shooting, plenty to do there anyway. Breakout infantry, and then basically the bit that sells you the other stuff, entices you into spending an absolute fortune on things. And a little bit about where to next. Colours of War. See colours there, Middlestone. 882 as it says there, mainly for German armour. That's what we're painting the German army, that's kind of late war colour. That's a Vallejo paint. So they went to that kind of thing from a dark grey in the early part of the war when they were doing the Russian side. So kind of a yellowy greeny with a bit of camo on there. So and then the Sherman will be painted in Russian uniform, 924 Vallejo. Bit of black, bit of beige brown, and gunmetal. So that's the kind of thing we're going to end up with, something along those lines. We shall see. Anyway, right, that's the end of this one. We'll come back to it when we've assembled them all, and we'll see how we go from there. Thanks for watching. Any comments, questions, leave them in the thing, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Cheers.